Hey guys, good, the bad, and the unusual. This is my first video again, I guess. First video again. I'm gonna try to not use stuff that I've used in past videos, but maybe every once in a while I might redo some that I really liked. Like, I really enjoyed the Cannibal little edition that I did, so I might remake that one. Or I don't know, but I'm gonna stick with just continuing as if those videos were still up. Um, Thanks to everyone who helped us relocate all of our friends. That was really cool. It's only been like 2 days, and I think we have pretty much everybody back. Um, and if not, I'm sure I will come across them again one day, probably shortly. So, I've got 3 films here. I'm going to start off with my good. And this film, recently, I guess some people have been talking about, and I haven't seen enough people talk about it, but it is Neighbor Number 13. Um, I love this movie. I probably should have done a little bit more research before I decided to use it. I don't know anything else that the director's done, um, but it's a Japanese extreme film. Tokyo Shock put it out, so here's what the case looks like. The other thing was like a cardboard slipcase. You open it up, and it's got 2 discs in it. It's a Tokyo Shock release, which I'm sure anyone I talk to knows I really like that company. I'm glad they started releasing all the stuff that they did with English subtitles and whatnot. But it's basically about a guy who has 2 personalities, as you can see here and here, and one of them is a very homicidal personality. It has some very artistic shots, especially in the beginning, that I really, really like. It was very just beautiful. Just as far as cinematography, it was very beautiful, and that's what hooked me at first when I first started it. It started off so wonderful that I was like, like just sucked in after that. Um, Plot wise, it was extremely predictable. I'm not gonna ruin it, but it was really predictable. There's nothing too shocking plot wise. I don't really like across the banner up here. They put a combination of Old Boy and Fight Club, and that comes from Rodman Film Festival. I couldn't disagree anymore. It wasn't like either one of those films at all, especially not put together. But whatever, if they want to advertise it like that, they can. Um, I really liked it. It was a blast, and I used to have the T-shirt for it, but I sent that off to Nick as one of the prizes in our contest. And next, my bad. It's, I love Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead is probably my number one favorite zombie film, and if it's not number one, it's definitely number two. It's up there, maybe top three at least. This, let me get up in there. Dawn of the Living Dead. So with a name like that, and for I think what $2 I spent on this, I had to see it. I was like, Dawn of the Living Dead. Let's see what they've done. And I thought it was going to be a remake actually, but it's not. It's a very very low budget zombie flick. They did some pretty cool um, well, I don't even know what it would be called, filter. They used a lot of weird filters for lighting or colored lenses. That's more of what it is. They used some weird colored lenses. So that was kind of cool, but I don't know. The story was pretty weak. It's from 2006, so it's newer. It's not even that old. Um, Decent special effects, really bad acting, um, plenty of blood. Uh, really bizarre story though, and it's kind of one of those stories that is just a big loop. It's just a big cycle. So when you get to the end, it's like the beginning, and I don't know. I didn't have very much fun with it though. I would never watch it again. And now my more unusual addition is for the film Gutter Balls. Now I'm actually kind of behind on the whole Gutter Balls phenomenon because everybody talked about it and I had never seen it, and then I finally came across this edition and I was like, well, it's time. I found a cool edition and I've been wanting to see the film. This is meant for me. So here it is, Gutter Balls, and that's my favorite cover too. I've seen like 6 or 7 different covers for this film. I prefer this one the most, which is what caught my attention. It was the French edition, and I think the lighting's always bad and hard to tell, but it's got a number right there, like 100 and something. It was done. They did 1,000 of them. Uh, it's a cardboard case that opens up, and it's got some stills, and I'm actually gonna make sure they are PG-13 before I show them to you. And then it's got 2 discs. It has the uncensored version and some special features on this one, and then it's got some sort of edited version and some different special features on that one. It comes with the art cards. It looks like all of them except one are okay. So the shotgun blast, the asphyxiation shot, the dude that got decapitated, my least favorite character, and I'm gonna go ahead and censor that one. Our leading lady. So this is more for the edition, but the film itself is a ton of fun. I was not disappointed at all. I had a blast the whole way through. There was a pretty brutal rape scene in it, so if that kind of stuff offends you or bothers you, don't check it out, or maybe get the censored version. But it was great. It was fun. It was definitely a slasher. I didn't see the ending coming, and it's pretty predictable, but I just didn't catch it. I didn't realize it till the very end. So I had a lot of fun with it. That's it. I'm going to try and do as many videos as I can, but right now work is crazy. I'm in like a training cycle, so I'm probably not going to be replying to very many people. Don't be all sad if I don't reply to you or whatever. Work's insane. Doing some stupid hours and all kinds of like just long extended training oriented days. So it's been crazy. I've been at the range a lot lately. So that's it for me. That's my good and my bad and my unusual. Um, Also, I wanted to ask everyone. I did all those contest videos. I hope you guys will all still include them, even though I'm sure they don't exist anymore and it's not going to show up on your thing. But I hope you still count us in. But if you don't, I understand. Thanks a lot, guys, and take it easy.